know Peggy Liddick, who is not at this competition. She is the national coach, an American, down under.
We have seen this all day long on balance beam, and we really didn't see it in the first day of competition. All of the athletes are falling. They're dropping here.
Yeah, and you're not really getting a good indication of what she's capable of doing. This young lady was 5th in the world. 2 falls. If Peggy were here, she would be fuming. What she tries to instill in her athletes is toughness, and especially because they have to travel so far to get to any real great competitions. They're always in the air.
And I really don't know why this is happening. She said she's in great shape. She has looked fabulous in training and did struggle a little bit in the first day of competition, but nothing like this.
The Australians as a team were 6th at the World Championships, and what I found interesting is that she talked about, had we only known we were actually pretty good, we might have tried a little harder, and perhaps we would have placed a little higher. I thought that was a really interesting comment.
A little bit too long of a preparation right there.
Just a little bit sluggish.
Born in Siberia, raised in Australia, disappointed in Jacksonville. Shawn Johnson of the United States looks like she might be able to hold on to this lead as we continue live with the 2007 Tyson American Cup. Back live on NBC Sports as the Tyson American Cup continues. You see the American team, remember, only 2 qualified from the United States into the final competition today after a long day of qualifying yesterday. And you may be saying to yourself, wait a minute now, this is some of the best women's gymnastics in the world, and there's something huge missing from the picture. With Elfie Schlegel and Tim Daggett, I'm Al Trautwig, and what's missing, of course, is the Romanians. What has happened? They didn't even qualify the lone gymnast that they sent here, Tim.
And beyond that, they did not medal at the last World Championships in the team. They were 4th, which is unheard of. It comes down to individuals. There were this guy named Octavian Belu and Mariana Vitan, and I struggled to find the words to describe their passion. It's like compulsive passion, doing everything and anything every single moment of the day to be the very best in the world. They're gone. They have different jobs inside of Romanian sport, and who knows? Without an individual like that, though, what was a gem was Romanian gymnastics. It won't be there if they don't have that individual.
And Elfie, those 2 people largely allowed Romania to achieve beyond what their resources probably should have gotten them.
Al, it's just amazing to look out in this field and actually to have watched Andrea compete in the preliminary competition. I mean, I kept thinking, this is wrong. We should be seeing a Romanian gymnast in the finals, but they keep saying to us, everything's the same. We still have 2 practices a day. The girls are still working together. Things will get better. Just wait and see.
This is a Romanian program, by the way, that was put on the map by Bella Karoli, and over the years with Marta, too. They left to come rebuild a new empire here in the United States. That's in progress as we speak, and the United States has had so much success under Bella and Marta's watch over their years. We take you across the floor here in Jacksonville to the parallel bars, where the competition continues. Very tight on both sides, with a huge mistake by Shawn Johnson to give everybody hope on the women's side. And an amazing fall by Maxime Deviatovsky to take away, at least for now, the lead that was held by Jonathan Morton of the United States.
But we've seen a lot of falls at this American Cup, especially on balance beam. I cannot recall an event where there were so many errors.
And as I said, the Europeans have complained that this is an event that's so early in the season. But as far as the American gymnasts, this is something, they've been to numerous camps which take place at Karoli's, and, they're prepared.
It's our first look at 23-year-old Dmitry Savitsky of Belarus.
Very powerful gymnast. You notice those pads on his arms. They are there for these pounding skills that are going to come up right here.
Why not armor?
Don't understand why you wouldn't wear them.
Belarus as a team was was 5th at the recent World Championships, and this guy was 11th in the all-around.
Very put together gymnast, always tight, always exact with his form. Dismount double pike, and a step forward, a good routine, maybe not quite the level of difficulty that we see from some of the other athletes, but very clean and not a lot of places for the judges to scribble away tense.
As a very young man, I'm sure Nowitzki heard of Vitaly Sherbo, a Belarusian who won the American Cup back in 1994. Let's go to Andrea Joyce.
Al, you know, you were talking earlier about Daria Zagova not using the grips on the uneven bars, and I spoke to her coach, Oksana Kritsinitsa, who does speak a little bit of English, and she told me that oftentimes in the Ukraine, the girls will start very, very young with no grips at all. That's their training because they simply don't have the money to buy grips. Then as they get older, perhaps there is the money to use them, but it's a personal decision as to what they're used to. And for Daria, that's what she's used to, is not using the grips. Back to you guys.
Takes me back to the Olympics when, I forget what country it was, Tim, but the national crest was pinned onto the front of the jersey.
It was Jordan Jevchev, Bulgaria. That's right.
Think of how many parents in this room right now pay what they pay to have their kids coached every day in the sport of gymnastics, and here's a gymnast who comes halfway around the world without the same equipment as the other people in the gym.
One of her idols is the 1996 Olympic all-around champion, Lilia Pokopaeva. She actually just finished reading her book and was very inspired. She said she dreams to be like Lilia.
Lilia certainly was a magnificent gymnast. Like you've seen, she holds on though all day long. The beam has been devastating.
With her long line, she can really take advantage of flexibility skills like this. Every time she leaps off the beam, the judges are looking for that perfect 180 split.
Definitely too long though. The pauses are too long. You're looking for a routine that flows constantly, and all of these pauses. That right there was supposed to be done completely together. What's called a connection.
Which she won't be getting.
No.
You know, it's very cautious. Obviously, she's taking her time. That was the best part of the routine.
Nice emphatic finish. We'll update her score in a moment. Back to the parallel bars from the United States of America, Alexander Artsemev. He needs to have one of the best parallel bar routines of his life to take the lead from Deviatovsky. He needs a 16.35. Is that possible?
It's probably not possible, but you got to remember, for the men, there are 2 events left, and parallel bars and then high bar. And so you not only have to get through this event, but you got to go to high bar and you got to catch the bar, which is not easy. Sasha says that this is his best event, the parallel bars. He feels that way, and he does a skill right off the top that one of the most difficult being done on giant Diamondov, one of his quarters.
Under the American flag from faraway Ukraine. Disappointed, discouraging words.
Like I've said, beautiful lines. What this guy's all about. He fell on this element right there, but not. Oh, and that.
What was that timing, or did his upper body just give up on him? Or?
Oh, something fell off.